Hello everybody, my name is Jessica. Welcome to my channel. This is Starlight Zone Tarot and I'm super excited because I've got a surprise for you guys and I've been planning it since yesterday. This is my new tarot card deck, my brand new tarot card deck, and I am so excited. It came yesterday and I already unboxed it, because I couldn't wait. I'm a desperate freak. But I was thinking maybe I should just do a review and share what I think, my opinions, and we're going to look into these cards and we're going to go within deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, so without making it too cringe, let's dive into this. Okay, now when it comes to the box, I think it's a very premium quality box. It's kind of like giving me that occult tarot card deck, the box feeling. It's got the similar color. However, this one comes with the gilding. Like you could see, it's shiny. It's very shiny. I like it, and it's premium. Look how premium this looks. Says Phantomwise Tarot. Like, wow, it's awesome, isn't it? So let's open it. Okay. Woo, look at that. Again, like I said, this reminds me of the occult tarot. It's got the similar color and it has a lot of red. Matches with the rose, matches with my candle, so it's giving me a good vibe so far. It's giving me a mystical vibe, like, you know, the gothic vibe is what I'm getting here. Okay, so it comes with the guidebook, and this is the guidebook. Again, it's amazing. These are like black and white cards, so they are very classy. They're going to give you that vintage, classy, classic feel. And I just love black and white. Like everything that is black and white is just like matches with my taste. Because I'm like I'm an old ancient. What do you say? I'm an ancient soul. So yeah. This caught my eye. The first time I saw this deck, I was like, yeah, this is something that I was inquisitive to get it. And now that I have it, I'm very happy. I'm really happy, to be honest. Okay, so it's got like a lot of these spreads, really amazing spreads. It's got celestial navigation spread in here, and then you have dream child spread, the dreamer, the unconscious and conscious, and this kind of like reminds me of a spread that I had created. I also create tarot card spreads. Like these are personalized spreads that I create, and again, those are very powerful. All right, so without much ado, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna keep the box aside, and I have like tiny hands. Look at my hands, they're very tiny. Okay, and when I grab these cards, they're easy to grab and they're easy to shuffle. Okay, these are shuffleable. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, it feels good on the hands. And the card, I'm going to show you guys the texture. Okay, I'm going to lower my camera so you guys can look into the texture. Can you see that texture? Pretty. Yeah, I know it's got the linen sort of feel to it. I think they've used really good cardstock. This is really good. In fact, this is my first tarot card deck with this sort of texture to it. It's very new for me. Can you feel it? Can you hear that? It's good for the ASMRs. Okay, the quality. It's pretty good. It's like very flexible as well. They're not too hard, not too thin. I really like it. It feels like it's heavy duty card set. Okay, so definitely I think it's very pretty. The back of the card, you got this artwork with that high priestess moon in there, like the cycle, the moon cycle. Again, look at that texture. Beautiful. All right, so now we are going to begin by looking into the cards. Whew, okay. So the first card that we have in here, the Fool. The Fool. Okay, the little girl, the cat, the curiosity. There's this vibe of curiosity, like, hey, what's out there? While somebody is running away, somebody is going back into their comfort zone. While the girl is all curious, she's like, what's in the forest? It seems like there's the dark universe that's waiting. Very beautiful cards. I think it's very meaningful as well. The cat is like, what's going on? Let's go in there. Looking at her foot. One foot on the ground, the other one, there's a sense of, yeah, it's like carefree innocence, childish energy. You could feel like, you know, all excited. And it reminds me of myself when I was a kid. I was pretty much like that. I was like, hey, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna go in there and see what's out there. Wasn't afraid of anything. Alright, so we have the next card here. That's the Magician. Again, it's got all the 4 elements that the Magician works with. It's got a happy face, a mysterious. I think this is more like a face that invites you. Explore. What do you want to create? I am the Magician. Right, it's got the infinity symbol as well on top. I think they've created this artwork, like it's very deep, it's very meaningful. It's got a really nice energy to it. This is my type of card. Again, it's got like these curtains. It's giving me that Magician. Yeah, this is the Magician card, but it's really like the Magician, right? With the curtains and everything. It's like the curtain, you know, the curtain opens and you have this person sitting in front of you. What is it that you want? It's giving me that genie sort of a vibe too. Okay. And here we have the High Priestess. The card of intuition. It doesn't have no, I don't see no pomegranates on it like the traditional Rider-Waite's deck. Well, the High Priestess got a, it has no moon either, but, oh, it does have a moon. It's got the moon here. It's not the full moon though, but again, it's there's a lot of darkness and there's a mystery to it. You know, this is This is the energy of the mystery of the unknown, High Priestess. Next one that we have here is the Empress. This is an amazing deck. Absolutely love the Empress. It's giving me the motherly vibe, as it should. She's got a flower in her hand. She's resting, and her face looks very peaceful. She's at peace. She's pregnant, looking after her inner child, looking after her womb, taking care of her womb. Womb is the place where the ideas, you birth the ideas, the thoughts. And the Empress is about looking after your body, taking care of your womb, and this is a beautiful feminine energy with a lot of roses, and yeah, it's nice. Next one that we have here is the Empress. And for me, I think it's an Empress with a goatee. It's got a goatee. I'm not a big fan of goatee. However, I think this card is beautiful. It's got like, look at this artwork. Like, oh my God. Really pretty. And for me, it looks like somebody that is protective. Okay, that is protective. That is graceful. Like, look at the hand gesture. I always look into the gestures of the archetypes. And over here, I kind of like feel this is giving me more like a graceful, this is giving me like the divine masculine vibes. You know, somebody that could be very skilled, but at the same time, look at this hand. It's like very graceful, but then they have a lot of integrity, and the person is seated on his throne as well. So that's that. So leadership, definitely a leader that comes from a place of integrity instead of control. This is not like what do you say? It's not like a Hitler. It's not somebody that would control by, you know, dominate in a bad way, in a disgusting way. This is somebody that knows how to, you know, keep their boundaries, and they know how to be a leader. But like, look at this other hand. So there's a sense of comfort, there's a sense of confidence, but at the same time, this person is graceful, and they do have leadership qualities. Beautiful. Okay, let's move to the Hierophant now. And what do we see? We've got two cats. And it feels like the cats are sitting to study. Like, hey, it's study time. Right. So the cats are very obedient. They're very obedient. They're looking up to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like the master that teaches them, that guides, that teaches. So the Hierophant has a book on his hand. The card deals with the religious and the cultural, and also the spiritual understanding. So the Hierophant has all the solutions that comes from either the source or his higher self, but this is the energy of the crown chakra. And again, there's a lot of wisdom here, right? He's got the gray hair, so definitely a wise man. Not every old man is wise, but you know what I mean. But We don't want to troll. This man is definitely wise. This energy is wise and matured, and this talks about experience, okay? The wisdom that comes from experience, somebody that has dealt with life, okay? Somebody that knows and they have the solution to things, okay? Definitely a lot of wisdom. You can see a lot of books. It's a lot of books, and I think this could be like a globe. Again, beautiful card. And now we have the lovers. Love, love, love. Somebody was talking about how they were a sucker for these stockings. So what do we see here? We see the birds. They're looking at the birds, and it feels like there is a ship. Can you see that? It's a boat. It's not a ship, it's a boat. And whoa, look at that hand. So, oh, the man has twisted his hand to make sure that the girl can hold his hand. So, yeah, okay. So the gesture talks about, again, unconditional love no matter what. No matter what, I love you. I love you. Right? I am with you. I love you. And with the birds, I guess the birds talks about freedom, independence. The boat is, again, it talks about stability, emotional stability. Beautiful card. The next we have is the Chariot. And it's got a big balloon. This is a hot balloon. Okay, the Chariot. I like the way it's, the texture. It's kind of making the hot balloon look even more amazing. Right? So what do we see here? We're looking at a lot of clouds. The clouds talks about struggles. It's a dark night. A lot of stars. It feels like there could be a lot of obstacles, or these. I'm not sure if these are the clouds or if it's the smoke that the that the hot balloon is emitting. But then I wonder what's this. It kind of like looks like a face, or no, never mind. So definitely it's the Chariot. So yeah, kind of like breaking free vibe, right? It's giving me that breaking free vibe. And the Chariot is something that is unstoppable. There's a lot of energy that you could feel in this card. So the next one that we have here is the Strength card. And it's a funny looking tiger, or whatever that is. It's a leopard, I think. Wow, look at its tail. It's got a freaking massive long tail. And the girl doesn't look, she looks like she's carrying. Again, it's got the infinity symbol on top of her head, like a magician, like the magician had. So that's her Strength card. Power. Here we have the Hermit with the mountains, the tree, Lord Buddha vibes. It's like a Buddha meditational mode. I like the lantern. Under the tree does not have a lot of leaves, but then you can see the universe as well here. So very detached from the outside world, going within. Next we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Do you remember something from this? I'm getting, what's that movie? God, I suck at remembering names and things like that. But Vertigo, I think that's the movie. It's giving me that Vertigo movie sort of vibe. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the wheel hypnotizing. Very hypnotizing. But the Wheel of Fortune, again, this has to do with luck and fortune, jackpot. Okay. The next one we have here is the Justice. Comes with the Balance. This is the Libra card, and she's got a sword. It feels like this energy of justice. It feels like this person maybe just like holds their tongue in order to serve the justice, is what I'm feeling, because they have the sword on their back. So definitely a sense of justice. They don't focus too much on what is right and what is wrong. They make sure that they're coming from that place of fairness. They want to be fair to everyone, so they kind of like hold their tongue, which is this sword. They don't overthink much, and their focus is a lot on that balance. And the next one that we have here, 12, Hanged Man. It looks like a stain, but it's not. It's just the card. But again, that it's the artwork again that makes this card look so good. So freaking good. Yeah. So not a very comfortable position to be in. His foot is tied up, so it means that this is somebody that has surrendered. This is giving me a surrendering sort of vibe, right? He has surrendered himself, and there's a sense of helplessness to it as well. But then his hands are, he's trying to be stable at the same time, using his hands, trying to find his stability by using his hands. And if you can see, his hat is still on his head. Right? Even though he is the Hanged Man. So definitely he's stable. However, he has surrendered. The next one that we have here is the Death card. The Death. Okay, Death looks nice. Like you can see who's under that umbrella. You can see her legs though. But Death is not so, like, the energy of Death is never so sexy. but there's a sense of rebirth is what the death is. That the death has to do with the rebirth. It's not an actual death, and you may have heard people say about it. It's got a big, what do you call that? The stuff that the Grim Reaper has. Yeah, it's got the Grim Reaper sort of vibe to it. However, her face is hidden under the umbrella, but you could clearly tell that your time has come. It's kind of like giving that doomsday feel to it. Next one we have is the Temperance. And if you look at her dress, man, it does look like a road. Do you see that? Like a path. Like a tough road. However, when you look at that, however, when you look at the gesture, pouring tea into that cup. So, no matter how long that road is, you got to keep healing yourself. You got to be chilled out and make sure that you look after yourself, and that is Temperance energy for you. All right, so next we have is the Devil. Again, this is, look at both of these cards. They are mysterious. Mystery. Can you see that? It's very, very similar. So the Death has a very dirty table, but you can see there. This is not the Death. It's the Devil. Sorry for calling it Death, but this is the Devil. And the table. Look at the table. It's dirty. It's toxic. However, this is somebody that looks mysterious, right? It's got that cigarette. They're holding the cigarette on their hand, the smoke. And look at the face. It's got that one white eye. It's scary, but mysterious at the same time. You clearly can say that this person has a lot of secrets. They look rich, they look wealthy, but you know that you're never going to be free once you are chained to the devil. Right? It's giving me the criminal boss, criminal boss vibe, the devil. The next one we have is the Tower. The Tower. This is the Tower. It's a watchtower, something to do with the time, and the lightning is striking on the watchtower, and we can see the lightning with all of this consequences of the Tower moment. Something to do with the timing. So, doomsday. Next we have is the Star. This is the Aquarius energy. The star, beautiful. Look at that. Water, just pouring the water, sitting on the rock. The mountains. She's looking at the mountains, and there's the star. Emotions, emotional balance, healing. Starlight, star codes, consciousness. Looking up towards the star. It means a sense of hope. You keep healing yourself and you keep your head up. The energy of the star. The next we have here is the moon card with the cat. There you have the moon. Nighttime, resting, thinking, introspecting. Here we have the sun card. Happiness with a lot of sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Positive. Strength. The sun. Judgment. Again with the balancing. Judgment. The judgment brings a sense of relief. That's what I'm getting here. Here we have the last card from the major arcana. We have the world card. And with the world, we could see a rabbit on the girl's foot. Fertility. Talks about fertility. She's got that tree of life. And completing the cycle. This is completion of the cycle. So that's all that I have for you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and look into the rest of the cards in the next videos. So stay in touch, and I hope that you liked it. I definitely enjoyed this deck, and it's super cool. So thanks for watching. Okay, bye.